Welcome to Guru Trader video for Tuesday, March 30th, 2010. Here's the market movers that we're looking at today. On the Venture Exchange, V.FDN, Foundation Resources Inc, 42.5 cents. That's a new one. V.GCN, Goldcliff Resources Corp, 24 cents. Also on the Venture Exchange. First time mentioning that one as well. And first time mentioning T.EZ, Triton Energy Corp, 21.5 cents on the Venture Exchange. On the Toronto Stock Exchange, SGF, Shore Gold Inc, $1.07. That's on one of our top 30 small caps. And also CMK, Cline Mining Corporation again, $1.76. And EFL, Electrovaya Inc, $3.35, up another 36% on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Mentioning that one again. And following up again on AEN, Adeona Pharmaceuticals, $2.45, up another 55 cents, another 30% almost on the AMEX. Let's take a closer look at these stocks. Alright, first stock we're looking at today, Foundation Resources, FDN on the Venture Exchange, 42.5 cents, up 19.5 cents. That's 84%. Over 6 million shares have traded so far. So obviously it showed up on the percentage gainers and on the volume actives. Now, this really shocks us. I'd have to look into this. It only shows under 8 million shares outstanding in this company. Even at this price, the market cap is only 3.2 million. The previous 52-week high was 26 cents, which it did on October the 7th. The low was 13 cents, which it did on March 13th, just a week ago. So this stock is, hovered between, I'd say 10 and 25 cents over the last year. There's the one-year chart. It looks like a new company. Doesn't show any chart prior to July of last year. And but there's the spike. We're way up here now, and a lot of power behind it based on. They released today, they intersected 27.3 meters of 4.88 grams per ton gold at their coal stream. I believe I was looking at Alto Ventures. I think that was a 6-center, very active, 20 million shares traded. I'm not sure. This is Alto Ventures I'm talking about, so it's their property. I'm not sure what the relationship is and who has what percentage, but those are two names if you're looking for closologies. Anyway, it's just I can only find one hole so far, so find out if they're still drilling, what kind of results are coming. There's various flow-through private placements, so new play developing, looks like one to put on your radar. Anyway, GCN, Goldcliff Resources Corporation, 24 cents, up 4 cents. It's 20%. 2.69 million, just under 50 million shares outstanding, $12 million market cap. 52-week high was 24 cents, which it did on March 15th. The low was 6 cents, which it did last March 30th of 2009, year ago today. There's the one-year chart. Very nice trend. Higher highs, higher lows. You gotta like that on a 45-degree angle. There, I was reading Goldcliff Resource Corporation from old copper showings to new copper gold targets. I believe that's in BC, Princeton Copper Gold Mining District. Anyway, I don't have time to go into all of this. There's the 5-year chart. Hasn't really done anything or been above 40 cents. So there's a critical level if we can get above that. But anyway, good volume. Let's see if there's some follow through and find out what their drilling plans are. Yeah, March 8th, Goldcliff Drilling extends Nordic Zone, 25.6 meters, grading 1.54 grams per ton gold. That doesn't look too bad at first glance. So anyway, that's one to put on your radar. TEZ, Triton Energy Corp, 21.5 up 2. That's 10% on 15 million shares traded. So anyway, first look at this chart. Doesn't really excite me. Pops up to 35, did it a couple times, floats back to 15, did it again. Maybe this is the turn if you want to, bet that's going back to that 35 level. I don't know. But this volume, I think it was the volume leader on the Venture Exchange today, so we're mentioning it for that reason mainly. There's 252 million shares outstanding, $54 million company. 52-week high was 38 cents, which it did on January 22nd. The low was 14, which it did on September the 4th. And they put out news yesterday. Triton Energy Corp announces Ellerslie Liquids Rich Natural Gas Discovery and Land Acquisition. So look into that one. On the Toronto Stock Exchange, SGF, Shore Gold Inc, $1.07 up 3%, under 4 million shares traded. So it showed up on the volume actives. 224 million shares outstanding, $240 million company. The 52-week high was $1.68, which it did September 17th, and the low was 26 cents, which it did April the 2nd. We've known this company for well over 10 years. Actually used to be the predecessor, Kensington Resources, used to be a client of Investors Guru at one time. We followed the company. I personally own the stock and still own it, and have added to it over time. So there's, for conflicts, I should disclose that. I believe they have a world-class diamond mine, but they're trying to prove that up. I can say that because they say that right in their press releases. Star Orion South Diamond Projects updated pre-feasibility study and NI 43-101 technical report filed. There's a ton of information on this company. There are various carats, values, price per carat, the cost per ton, the net present value, how much it's going to take to finance the project. They have put a lot of money into the ground over the years, and they have, I think, I don't know, it's 40 or 50 kimberlite prospects in Saskatchewan. It's not really even a gold company. They're a diamond company, and anyway, there's some analyst coverage on it, but it's not widely followed. Anyway, it looks like it's perking up again. I don't know. Maybe it's just a one-day blip, but showed up on the volume active, so we're mentioning it. And they're actually on we added them to our top 30 small caps list last March 30th at 28 cents when everything bottomed out. Couldn't resist putting that one on the list. So it's up to an 82% at $1.07 and looking good, and tends to, if you look at the charts, you'll see that it actually seems to be more active over the summer rather than in the spring like a lot of the other juniors. Okay, quickly, CMK, Cline Mining Corporation, $1.76, up another dime, still over 4 million shares traded. Mainly in their Elk Coal Property Preliminary Assessment Report that came out yesterday. This company's been going up for a while. We first tweeted Cline at $1.11 on March 16th. We mentioned them yesterday at $1.64. I think those were both highs, and it made another 52-week high yesterday and made another 52-week high again today. So we're mentioning it. I don't know how long they can keep that straight up chart going, and that, especially that critical $2 level, but we're just following up on it. Also following up on EFL, Electrovaya Inc, also on the Toronto Stock Exchange, $3.35, up 89 cents. That's 36% on over 4 million shares traded. Another spike there. The 52-week high was $2.56, which it did yesterday. The low was 19 cents, which it did April 6th a year ago. And EFL, we first tweeted that one on March 26th at $2.17. So it's $3.35 now. Interesting little story. Alternative energy, hybrid batteries. Electrovaya selected as battery supplier for plug-in hybrid electric vehicle program. And there's various battery-related products. Partners on approximately 7.5 million utility energy storage demonstration. Somebody from Chrysler joined their board, I believe. Interesting little story, like I said. Okay, and lastly, AEN, Adeona Pharmaceuticals Inc. again, $2.45, up another 55 cents, 29%, 9 million shares traded. Shows only 21 million shares outstanding, 52 million market cap. The previous 52-week high was yesterday at $1.98. We tweeted it yesterday at $1.73. We first tweeted it at, actually it was mentioned in one of our videos on March the 10th at $1.13. We tweeted it on Friday at $1.46. And I don't know how, you see how it has these spikes? Well, there's another one, so you got to wonder when it's going to pull back. But anyway, the story looks interesting. On the 23rd, they announced completion of 50% enrollment in the multiple sclerosis clinical trial. And they have other types of drugs, rheumatoid arthritis. So if you're into that, that's one maybe to keep an eye on. That's it for today. Do your homework, trade safely. Talk with you tomorrow. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower price stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends and news headlines for obvious one-day only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch